Hey, what's going on everybody? Mqzuba here, and in today's video we're going to be taking a look at a Naya Winota deck for standard best of one. So the Mardu Winota deck has been becoming very popular over the course of the past couple of weeks. It's been top 8ing a large number of tournaments, and everyone's basically trying to see how they can break Winota. So in this video we're going to be trying a Naya version. Obviously we have to be in red-white, but the third color is quite different. I've seen Jeskai Winota. We're trying out Naya, and there's obviously the Mardu one. So the main bonuses we get for playing in Naya is the ramp. We get cards like Gilded Goose and Paradise Druid that allow us to get to our Winota faster than the other decks do. The disadvantages is the Mardu version has more creatures they can put out, making Loxodon a lot better with Bastard's Lieutenant, which is why we don't run the full playset, but we still run 3. So I'll get into the deck really quick. One Selfless Savior, just the one of, it can trigger Winota, pretty good card. The Goose to ramp, you can attack it, get the proc. The Serpent, it has counters on it for the Lieutenant, protection multicolor is pretty good. Raise the Alarm, obviously make some tokens. Druid for the ramp. Galia, because if you I can proc Winota, and basically you can, this deck goes really wide, so you can get the hand refill quite often. Bone Crusher Giant, especially for best of one. A removal spell into a creature. Legion Warboss, go wide. We got Rada for the ramp, and it's just a fun of, pretty much. Tajik, you can get off Winota. Y'all know Tajik, it's really good. Netta Autumn, again, just some flex 3 drops. 4 drops we have, for the same reason we have all these, we have 1 Hackdos. Just like here's some legendaries that we can proc off Winota, or at least these two proc Winota. And we have obviously for Winota and for Lieutenant, which is basically like the core of the deck. Mana base, a bunch of shocklands of all types of Naya sorts. 1 Embreth, again, to support the go wide style of the deck. So yeah, guys, I got this deck inspiration from MTG Goldfish. Someone brought it to a earlier tournament in the season and it did alright. Played around with the numbers, added a couple Loxodons, and we're going to see how the deck does. So this one will be in the description below, and we'll get into some games. Alright, so no green mana, but we have triple Raise the Alarm into a Loxodon, so hilariously I am going to keep this. No Winota, no Loxodon, sorry, no green mana. There's the Winota, so we are looking for a land. Second Loxodon is Jokes, but we're not going to go for that right now. Mono green coming in hot. Then being on the play is really good too. Y'all might have noticed the stick. That is the inevitable Stonecoil Serpent. What's it gonna be? Stonecoil for 3. Yeah, hit me for a lot. 6 to the face. I might just be too slow being on the draw. Alright, if I play this, I have 4 and then 5. Okay, so we'll go for the second Raise the Alarm. Play this out. And we'll Loxodon in. Okay. Let's see if we can high roll a Winota next turn. I don't think he can kill me from any position here. But I'm hoping that enough Winota procs is enough to kill him. And no blocks. Alright. So I can go even wider for the next 4 Winota, or I can just slam it. I don't hate slamming it. Let's go for it. You have removal. Get the procs. Let's go. Yep. Lieutenant seems pretty good. What am I going to give this to? Loxodon. About. I could have given it to the Winota. So we'll go here. We will have. So I want to keep. I'll keep this attacking. No, I'm pretty sure we're good. And nothing there. That's proc. Second lieutenant. Put the counter on. Should have put on Winota before. No biggie. We'll just give it to a lieutenant. Alright. What's it gonna be? You gonna go for some chumps? I get some knights. If not, the team is pretty indestructible. Yeah, getting that tank. It's a really good thing he left back some blockers because those Winota procs came in pretty big. Opponent full tanking. Trust me, they're not easy blocks. I guess one of the options is just absorb as much damage as possible. Goes to one. Alright, can he kill me? That is the question. Good game. Good game is in. You can kill me or... No, he cannot. Awesome. Just high-rolling Winota. Okay, this sounds pretty good. If we find a Winota, we're in a great spot. Then again, that's kind of the deck. Shock that goose and get that ramp. Another mono green? Alright, alright. Notice the stick once again. Go for the war boss on 2. I doubt the opponent wants to trade for the pellet collector. If he does, I'm super happy. Yeah, no doubt. No surprise there. Okay, goes for bark hide troll. Sure. I can convoke the whole team here. Well, if I shock this in, I get... Yeah, no, we'll just convoke the whole team. We might as well go to combat first. See if he wants to block this. Because if he didn't, we would just have a free convoke target. Sure. Lego. Beef up the boys. Play this tapped. And we have Bastard's Lieutenant next turn. To make the team quite powerful. Right spell? No, just a big blocker, no doubt. Okay. We have nothing that requires double green. At least I don't think so. Yeah. But we might as well grab the second green source. Play out the Lieutenant. Suit up the Loxodon. And we'll send in this one for good measure. Okay. Trades. Chumps. If he's trading, I'm really happy. Because I get the 2/2 knights. And if we hit a Winota, he gets super high rolled. Protection from green, not doing too much in this match. Oh ho ho, there it is. There's that boy. Alright, let's grab it. Oh yeah. Okay. So everyone but Bastion's lieutenant will get in there. Let's go. Distribute counter here. No procs. Winota, sure. We'll keep the attacking one. No procs. No procs. Feels bad. Hack those. Yeah, boy. Chumps with the troll. Blocks the Winota. And trades for the Ceratops. But he still takes a rather gross beating. And we have a super wide board. So what you got? Let me just make sure, Lieutenant. It is whenever another creature you control dies. Oh, okay. I was checking to see if it was non-token creature. And the Primal Might. That isn't great. How many Winotas did we put away? 2? The Great Henge might be a problem for us. Yeah. Just drawing a hell of a lot of Stone Cold Serpents. So Gallia here is really good. You may discard a card at random if you draw 2 cards. Okay. So we'll play out Gallia. Whenever you attack with 3 or more creatures. Alright, this is protection for everything but 2. So we go 1. And we'll go 2, 3. Okay, well, let's say attack with all. This gets in there, then he blocks 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's why I get in 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's not great, because he... Well, I get in for 6 here. He blocks 1, 2, 3, 4. He takes 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. But then I get some cards off of that. So definitely attack with Haktos. And I think we can attack with these 2. Does he get 2 free blocks? Yes, he does. Alright, so in that case, if he's getting free blocks anyways, we'll send in some more. Let's go. Take action. And there's the Winota. Perfect. Before blockers, we'll stomp a Stone Cold Serpent. So he can... Yeah, he can chump... Or, sorry. I can take Loki like a chump and a chump on the opposite end. And he just takes out my board, which is okay here. Because he's also taking 6 from Haktos, and these replace, or... So it is non-token. Whatever Boss Lieutenant or creatures die. If I had a... Lana traded. Maybe I'm just tripping. Okay, well at least that doesn't trigger the henge. I need 2 mana play. That's a 1 mana play. That 1 mana play is going to start to get annoying really quick. Okay. And does the opponent want to get frisky? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be? Pardon me, by the way. Don't know if the mic picked that up. Does he have a fight spell of sorts? Like... Yeah, no doubt. Blow up the lieutenant. Is he gonna go for combat now? Yeah, that's fine. If I top deck a Bone Crusher Giant, I just win from Hactos, which is kind of funny. Okay. So we're gonna have to do this the good old hard way. I could have attacked with Gallia and hoped to draw a Bone Crusher instead. But what's the fun in that? Let's proc some Winota triggers. Take action. Sure. Uh-huh. Oh. We'll grab you. Targeting... It sucks that this has protection from multi... Or... Target... I can't target this. Oh, protection from every mana cost. That's not 2. That means my own boss is Lieutenant. So I'll put this in the sky, I guess. Another Lieutenant, sure. Suit up Gallia. Dang. Nothing on those procs. Alright, what are ya blocks? Gains reach. No doubt. I could have also suited up the last night token. Again, he still has no 2 CMC creature. So, like, it's fine. Also, I don't want him to block Gallia, because Gallia can get me a Bone Crusher Giant at some point. Uh-huh. All of this is fine. -2. Not enough blockers. Officially high ruling the deck. Alright. Hand looks pretty good. We don't have what's her face? Winota. But aside from that, the hand is pretty solid. Our first mono red match. A lot of shock lands. Didn't mean to mark that stop. Oh, not mono red, rack those knights. My bad. Okay. I'll shock in here. Hold up the Bone Crusher Giant for a potential Paragon. Yep, there it is. Let's see if he wants to play anything on his turn. So, I mean, I don't know. I'm not sure how we stack up against Regis, or if we can hold 1/1s as blockers. I guess fine. Attacks. Yep. Let's stop now. Save me 4 life. Well, hilariously, I did shock in 4 damage, so. What else he got? Knight. That would have been really good if he had connected. Okay. What's the plan? What's the plan? We have land for turn. So I don't think Rada looks great. I think the play is literally just slam Bone Crusher Giant on 3. Fix up the hand a little bit. Next turn we have land that doesn't hurt us, finally. Another Paragon is sort of frustrating. But we are depleting him of his resources. Double red, please do not attack with all. Oh. If he attacks the second one, it can be a cleave. Okay. So if I block this and he pumps, am I okay? I guess I actually wanted to waste his mana pumping. If he has a drill bit, that's a-okay with me. And he spends all his mana pumping. Okay, that's fine. Still hurts, but that does point towards no Ember Cleave. Okay, that's not a bad draw. Let's grab a second red source. Ooh. We are going to need to find Winota soon. Second red source. Play out the druid. And we'll pass. Hold open the raise the alarm. Okay. I'm guessing he's just going to attack with the knight. If not, he's driving Embercleave and we're kind of screwed either way. Fervent Champion. Oh, attacks with all, but it was slow. It was thoughtful. So, maybe no cleave. That's fine. 3/3 knight. I'm gonna chump it anyways. Let's play the raise the alarm. Alright, we're tapped out. What do you got, Cam? Bone Crusher Giant? Sure. Is that it? Perfect. So we block here. We block here. We block here. And we block here. Let's go. Because he still has the mana to pump with the knight. Which, if we blocked with the Bone Crusher Giant, it would have forced him to do. But here we can take out the Fervent Champion. Unless, of course, he has the interaction like that. Okay. Oh, we will... If I play Rada and play Goose, I can block, take a bunch of damage. If I play a War Boss, it does give me a 1/1 for next turn. Like, this lives. Play out the Goose. Play the tap land, let's go. Trying to stay alive. Opponent nearly on empty, but the knight is a tough one. Okay, I don't love that. Attacks with all, no doubt. What do you pump? Okay. So I think I chump here. Well, I'll chump. I'll make him use his mana so he can't play the Bone Crusher Giant. Chump the Goose, and I'll try to eat his Fervent Champion. He doesn't need to pump the knight, he can just play with the Bone Crusher, which I think is better. Spawn, that's an issue. MR 1/1s isn't bad. I can still get back into this game by just top decking a Winota, which we haven't seen any of, by the way. Alright. Let's start by going to combat and attacking with this, because we have to. Seeing if the opponent wants to block. He doesn't. Alright, that's good, that's good, that's good. I can Rada. Well, I want to make sure I have at least 2 blockers. This blocks this. I can chump with the raise, so I think I just play the Rada and hold open either a food or a raise the alarm. Play this tapped. Okay, that's not great. I'm not a fan of that draw. I mean, it theoretically blocks the spawn, just not super well. Has trample. Everyone in. Okay. See, the question is, okay, how much can he pump this to? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He can pump it to 9. So we're definitely chumping that. I think I go for the raise here. Block here. And here. No reason to commit anything else. Play the Bone Crusher Giant. Sure. Okay. Haktos. Does Haktos help me? I don't think very much. So I'll play the goose. Yup. Make that food. Can start eating that food to stay alive. Make the token I absolutely have to attack with. So we'll do that. This is purely a survival game. Like, my plan is survive until I draw Winota and attempt to high roll him. Which with the Spawn of Mayhem is looking unlikely. Alright, so we're gonna need 3 blockers and 4 mana. So if I convoke with 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 3, that's 2. Jump. Okay, give me a second. If I convoke the Loxodon for 1, 2, 2, 3, then I have enough blockers on the ground. And then I go up to 5 here. I can jump with the goose, but then I'm dead to another one. So I think it's better to hold the goose to make mana. I need 2, 3, 4. So I can I'm gonna need 4 mana and 2. So I can okay. So if I play this, cast the Loxodon by convoking this, because I don't want to block with it. This. Three, 4. Okay, sorry. I'm just trying to stay alive. Pump up the team. Pass the turn. Alright. Let's go. Spawn. No doubt. If he draws Cleave, I just lose, but yeah. All in. Probably Cleave. I mean, I'll eat the food now, right? Does he Bone Crusher Giant in response? No, he doesn't, thank God. Eat the food. Trade out the giant. Jump here. And eat 4 from the Spawn of Mayhem. And he drew the Cleave. Jesus, that's frustrating. Well, we did our best to stay alive. Just get absolutely steamrolled. Good game. Alright. Well, I like the hand. Ramp into, I guess, awkwardly Haktos. We mostly run this to hit it off Winota. But if we get wide enough, we can start drawing cards off the Gallia. Yeah, sure. Let's go. Blue-green. Alright. I too can ramp. Okay. Let's go here. I could have played the Temple Garden and then, and the Paradise Druid to have a Haktos the next turn, but I felt like that was just really awkward. I'm going to attack the Druid here. If he wants to spend mana interrupting it, that's fine. I don't need it for the fixing, or I sort of do. This thing's going to be really difficult to cast. That's okay. If we really get to a point where Haktos beatdown is the peak of our efficiency, we're not looking great, like hard casting Haktos. Ramps up. That's not bad. Okay, let's go for the War Boss. And the question here is, do I shock in for another Druid or do I shock in for a Gallia? I like Gallia here. Actually no, because that's 2. Okay, let's go for the Druid. Your opponent doesn't seem to be on any like white, so board wipes right here is pretty much impossible. Because even if he was running it, he doesn't have double white. So let's force him to deal with this board again. Would be feeling a lot better if Haktos was Winota, because then we would have all of these beautiful little triggers. Nissa, that's a good one. Yeah, I'm sure you do, Nissa. That's real great. Doesn't even attack. He's scared of the double block. I don't think I would have double blocked. I would. Okay. So I guess let's try to find cards. Can I take out the Nissa here? Let's see, blocks 2. I can. Alright. Let's go. Let me just make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Alright, so we can just chill out. We can send all of this at Nissa. Make sure Nissa dies. And then, well, these two can go face, and then everything else can go at Nissa. Okay, alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. See, that's the question. I think it is worth going after Nissa because he makes another blocker. And we're not guaranteed to hit Winota. So, let's go. Let's hit that Mentor. Well, basically just became positive 1 card. Okay. We'll get the Druid down. Play the passage. And we can fetch later. There is no rush. Well, if we find a lieutenant, then Loxodon is definitely going to be the move. Okay, that's why he was so, like, devil may care with his last Nissa. Yeah, another one. But we are super wide. Sure. I don't know why he didn't plus an attack. That's playing really weird.
nature's true power.
Uro. Well, he still could have gotten another attack. And then Uro'd. Okay. How many cards in grave? 3. Alright, let's thin the deck. Get that white mana going, yeah. And we drew the best card in our deck. So we slam. And I think we're pretty good to do this. I'm pretty sure that's a confident amount of triggers. Yeah, I'll take that action, that's okay with me. Sure. Nothing, no doubt. Lieutenant will be going face. We'll be buffing up the mentor. Tajik, select, will be attacking face also. Mentor, let's attack face. Beef up the Gallia. Kenrith, that boy. This is another lieutenant. We'll go face. What needs buffing up? I guess we can give it to a druid. Another Winota. Face. Yeah, keep this one. Dang, we really whiffed on 2 of those procs. Okay. We'll hit him with a customary Eorgo. After ripping the Winota like an absolute Chad. So I'm pretty sure our opponent's dead here. Yeah, -11, a little dead. So yeah, that's the type of fun I'm on about with this deck. Alright everybody, we are back. So, this deck, as always, is super fun. Playing Winota for like an hour or 2 is always just a hell of a time before it gets linear. So that's the amount of time I'm actually going to play this for. Not planning on playing that much Winota. Maybe we'll test out the Mardu version at some later date. But yeah, this deck is fun. I love the synergy between these 2 cards, like the way they proc each other. Definitely go with the Mardu version. This version, by all means, isn't bad, but I feel like I was always missing humans to proc off. Actos, you can play in the Mardu one, you just have better options. Tajik, you do play. Boss's Lieutenant, you do play. So the real incentive to be in green is the ramp. Whereas I feel like having better humans such as Judith and having the like creatures that spawn other creatures like Glowstrider and Lazatep Reaver are just better for the type of playstyle we're going for, like super aggro, super go wide, where you don't even necessarily need Winota to win, you can just win with a Loxodon. Where here the Loxodon is good, don't get me wrong. Like, we do go wide with the tokens and the geese, which we don't mind convoking with, and the war boss. But at the same time, it's not like the prime plan. Like, it's a good shell, but black definitely goes better than green. Kenrith, I don't love Kenrith. It's just I swapped out the Stonecaller Serpent for Kenrith because I felt like I was missing slightly too many triggers. So that last human that also has some extra upside on it was just for the high roll. So yeah, guys, I definitely give this deck a shot, and then I compare it to the Mardu version. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Deck list will be in the description down below as always, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.